guys, and welcome to another Minecraft Football's predictions video. So let's jump right in because we've got a big weekend of football. Up first we have Kerry versus Armagh. Now this should be an interesting one because Kerry, as we all saw last weekend, struggled against Mayo. And Armagh are doing a little bit better than Kerry. But this could be the match where Kerry turn it around. So I think safest option to go with is a draw. And I'm going to say 20 points each. Because I do expect this one to have a lot of scores. And I think the two of them will match each other. So Kerry and Armagh to draw 20 points each. Up next we have Mayo versus Tyrone. Mayo are currently sitting in second, Tyrone are down in sixth. So I think the advantage is with Mayo in this one. Mayo are doing pretty well already as well this season. Tyrone are a bit hit and miss, but they're getting by. But I'm still going to go with Mayo on this one. I'm going to say by 3 points. I think they'll just keep ahead of them. So, Mayo to win by 3 points. Up next we have Dublin versus Clare. I expect Dublin to win this one pretty well. They're currently in second. Clare are down in sixth, so Clare are kind of struggling a bit. And Dublin, I think they were always going to be one of the teams going up. So I'm going to go with Dublin on this. I'm going to say by 8 points. I reckon they will put quite a few scores past them. So Dublin to win by 8 points. Up next we have Antrim versus Fermanagh. Fermanagh are currently sitting in third, Antrim are in sixth, so the advantage is definitely with Fermanagh. I imagine it'll stay that way, but I think Antrim might be able to give them enough of it. I'm going to say 4 points. I think it'll just be one of those cases of Fermanagh will just manage to keep the gap open. So, Fermanagh to win by 4 points. Up next we have Down versus Westmeath. Only Fermanagh sits between the two of them. So, should be an interesting game. Who to go with? I think Westmeath are a bit more on the rise at the minute. So, I think I'm going to go with Westmeath on this one. But I think it's going to be close enough. I'm going to say by 2 points. I think Down will put it up to him enough. So, Westmeath to win by 2 points. Up next we have Laois versus Wicklow. Laois are currently sitting top of the table. Wicklow are in fourth. So the advantage is definitely with Laois. I think it'll stay that way. I expect Laois to have a decent sized win. I'm going to say 6 points. I think, oops. I think they'll just be that little bit better, or a good bit better than Wicklow. So, Laois to win by 6 points. And our final game on Saturday is Waterford versus Wexford. Both of them are in the lower half of the table, but Waterford are definitely doing worse than Wexford. Wexford had a pretty good win over Leitrim last weekend, and Leitrim were top of the table at that point. So I think Wexford can definitely come out of this one with a win. By how much, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with 5 points. I think it's small enough for Waterford to keep up with them, but big enough for Wexford to get the win. So, yeah. I'm going to go with Wexford to win by 5 points. Our first game on Sunday is Donegal versus Galway. This should be an interesting one. Galway are in third, Donegal are in eighth, so it's definitely favouring Galway. Will it stay that way? I don't think it will. I think this will be the start of a comeback for Donegal. But I think Galway will really put it up to them, so I don't think it'll be by much. I'm going to say 3 points. I think it'll be either an early goal or a late goal, and Donegal will get the win through that. So, Donegal to win by 3 points. Up next, we have Monaghan versus Roscommon. Roscommon are sitting top of the table at the minute. Monaghan are sitting down in 7th. Monaghan did struggle in the first few games, so I think this one is definitely with Roscommon. They seem to be on an absolute roll and be going for the league title. So I'm going to go with Roscommon on this. I'm going to say by 6 points. They should come out pretty strong. So yeah, Roscommon to win by 6 points. Up next we have Kildare versus Derry. So, Derry are currently sitting top of the table. Kildare are in 7th. So, I don't think this is in Kildare's favour, and I don't think it'll stay that way. I reckon Derry could probably get a pretty big win here. I'm gonna say by 9 points. I think it's definitely going to be between Derry and Dublin for winning the league. So, Derry to win by 9 points. Up next we have Meath versus Louth. Only Cork sits between the two of them on the table, so should be an interesting one. But I think Meath are probably just a little bit stronger than Louth. So I'm going to say Meath by 4 points. I think it's a nice comfortable win for them, and small enough that Louth will put up a good fight. So Meath to win by 4 points. Up next we have Cork versus Limerick. So Cork are currently sitting in 4th, Limerick are in 8th. Limerick are not doing great at all this year. So I reckon Cork should get the victory here. Should get it by a decent amount. I'm going to say by 7 points. I think Limerick are most likely going back down. So Cork to win by 7 points. Up next we have Longford versus Tipperary. This is a bottom of the table clash. Tipperary are in 7th, Longford are in 8th. So it looks they're, depending on how Antrim's game goes, they're looking to get off the bottom. So this should be a close enough one. Could go either way. I think I'm going to go with Tip on this one. I think they'll come out just a little bit. I don't think it'll be by much. I'm going to say by 2 points. I think they'll just scrape by and take the win. So Tipperary to win by 2 points. Up next we have Offaly versus Cavan. Cavan are currently sitting in 1st on the table. Offaly are in 5th. So the advantage is definitely with Cavan, but Offaly are only in 5th on score difference because the three above them are on the same points as them. So it could be a close enough one, but Cavan are a pretty strong team, so I'd be expecting them to win it. I'm going to go with 2 points. I think Offaly will definitely put it up to them, but they'll get it in the end. So Cavan to win by 2 points. Up next we have London versus Sligo. London are currently sitting in 7th, Sligo are in 3rd, so I think the advantage is with Sligo. I think London, they're not having the same kind of season that they had last year, whereas Sligo are doing pretty well. So I think I'm going to go with Sligo on this, and I'm going to say by 4 points. I think London could probably put it up to him, but Sligo will get it in the end. So Sligo to win by 4 points. Up next we have Leitrim versus Carlow. Leitrim are currently sitting in second, Carlow are in sixth. So the advantage is definitely Leitrim, but Wexford managed to beat Leitrim last week. And Wexford are only 1 point above or only 1 spot above Carlow. They're on the same points. So who knows? This could go Carlow's way. But Leitrim will probably be looking to bounce back from the defeat and will probably come out a bit stronger, especially being at home. So I'm going to say Leitrim, I'm going to say by 5 points. I think the home advantage plus wanting to bounce back will do the trick. So Leitrim to win by 5 points. So there you have it, those are my predictions for the football this weekend. Be sure to also check out my hurling predictions as well when it comes out, and also the results for both after the weekend. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you for the next one.